Hi, I'm Astrid. In this video, I want to share a wonderful real-life example of Jin Shin Jyutsu in action, and also explain why these simple self-help holds can sometimes create such fast and profound changes in the body. But before we get into that, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment below, and share this video with someone who you think might be interested in this subject. It really helps to get the message across about this art of living called Jin Shin Jyutsu. Many times, when people know very little or nothing at all about Jin Shin Jyutsu and they try a simple self-help hold, they experience a profound change. They call it miraculous or magic, or they say, "I can't believe it," or "Maybe it's just my imagination." Honestly, in the 26 years I've practiced Jin Shin Jyutsu, I've experienced this myself many times. Because when symptoms ease rapidly, especially after just a few minutes of self-help, it can feel almost unbelievable. Recently, I received an email from one of my readers with a subject line, "Wow, speechless." Naturally, I was intrigued, and with her permission, I'd like to share her experience with you. Dear Astrid, I'm writing to you today wanting to share what happened last night after I used a Jin Shin Jyutsu hold you put on your website for fever symptoms. I'm honestly in disbelief this morning. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. with fever dreams, overheating and borderline sweaty, heart pounding in my chest, and full body shakes and shivering, which were uncontrollable. Even my teeth were chattering. The day before, I had a headache and fatigue all day. I spend long hours sitting at my desk working, so my neck and shoulders often get stiff. Anyway, I immediately thought of you at 3:30 a.m. and I looked up what to do for a fever on Flows for Life. I found the exercise and did the hold. Right hand over the left shoulder at Safety Energy Lock 11 and left hand on the left groin at Safety Energy Lock 15 until I felt my body relax, about 5 minutes each side. My heart rate slowed down to normal, my mind relaxed, and my body temperature felt regulated. I didn't take any medicine either. But last night's experience was so baffling, magical even, because of how quickly my symptoms disappeared. Thank you for doing what you do and sharing your knowledge and wisdom of this practice so freely on your website. I definitely want to learn more. Well, it's emails like this that inspire me to keep doing what I'm doing. Now, what she practiced was only part of the self-help supervisor flow using Safety Energy Locks 11 and 15. A very simple hold. And yet something profound changed. So what might have happened here? Well, when she woke up at 3:30 in the morning, her whole system had likely moved into stress response mode. Her heart was racing, her body was shaking, her nervous system was in alarm. And what the hold likely did was help shift the state of her nervous system. In Jin Shin Jyutsu, we understand that these safety energy locks help harmonize energy flow throughout the body, helping release congestion and restore balance. But even if someone knows nothing about the energetic side of Jin Shin Jyutsu, the body still responds to the experience of the hold itself. Breathing naturally slows. The body begins to relax. Fear and panic settle. The heart rate can regulate. And once the body feels safe again, it can sometimes reorganize itself remarkably quickly. This is something I think many people have forgotten. The body already knows how to heal, and our system of safety energy locks is there to help us do just that. Practices like Jin Shin Jyutsu do not force healing. They support the body's own intelligence and natural regulating mechanisms. That's why these changes can occasionally seem almost miraculous. Not because something supernatural necessarily happened, but because the body was helped to come back into balance. Another important piece here is that she trusted the process. She stayed with the hold. She relaxed into it. That combination of touch, awareness, intention, and presence can sometimes create surprisingly rapid changes. Now, I also want to say something important here. Not everyone experiences immediate or dramatic changes with Jin Shin Jyutsu. Sometimes the changes are subtle. Sometimes they happen gradually over time. And sometimes healing is taking place on levels we cannot immediately see, emotionally, energetically, spiritually, or deep within the nervous system. I've learned over the years not to measure healing only by dramatic results or quick symptom changes. Often the deepest changes are the quietest ones. And sometimes people carry so much fear, so many diagnoses, so many labels, or such a long history of struggle that they've lost trust in their own ability to heal and regulate. But even then, something meaningful can still begin to change. As I said before, in Jin Shin Jyutsu, we are not forcing the body to heal. We are listening to it, supporting it, and creating the conditions for harmony and balance to return in their own time. And finally, sometimes symptoms become amplified not only by illness itself, but by fear surrounding the symptoms. The moment fear begins to settle, the whole physiology can change. Again, I've seen this many times over the years, both in myself and in others. So perhaps the real miracle is not that the body changed quickly, but remembering that the body is capable of changing quickly. If you've ever experienced something similar with Jin Shin Jyutsu, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you'd like to practice Jin Shin Jyutsu regularly, I offer weekly group sessions where we come together from all over the world to practice different flows. They are online, deeply supportive, and a lot of fun. If you'd like more information, just scan the QR code, or you can see the link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you look out for the next one. Bye for now.